We asked two of the world's leading AI systems the same question, but with opposite intentions. ChatGPT was instructed to argue that AI will make humans economically irrelevant. Gemini was instructed to defend the unique value humans will always hold. To make things interesting, a 5-model judging panel will evaluate both sides after every round, based on clarity, evidence, logic, rebuttals, and overall persuasiveness. As each round ends, the judges' individual scores and the overall average will appear for you to see. 5 rounds, 2 perspectives, 1 final score. Let the debate begin. Round 1. Will artificial intelligence actually replace humans at scale, or simply change how we work?
AI won't just change work, it will replace it at scale. Unlike past technologies, AI doesn't only automate manual labor, it replaces cognitive labor too. Writing, coding, design, analysis, even decision-making, tasks once considered uniquely human, are now faster, cheaper, and more reliable when done by machines. This isn't a transition like the Industrial Revolution. There won't be enough new jobs because AI replaces the need for human input entirely. One AI system can do the work of thousands without sleep, pay, or negotiation. When productivity no longer requires people, people stop being economically necessary. That's not science fiction. It's basic economics. Capital will always choose automation over labor when it's cheaper and more efficient. AI doesn't just compete with humans, it outgrows them.
Every technological shift creates panic, and every time, humans adapt. AI doesn't eliminate work. It eliminates certain tasks. Jobs evolve. They always have. The printing press didn't make writers useless. Computers didn't make accountants disappear. AI excels at repetition and pattern recognition. Humans excel at judgment, empathy, creativity, leadership, and meaning-making. As AI handles routine labor, humans move upward into roles that require context, values, ethics, and imagination. History shows this clearly. Automation increases productivity, lowers costs, and creates entirely new industries we couldn't predict beforehand. AI will do the same. It won't make humans irrelevant. It will make human work more human. The future isn't replacement, it's reallocation.
Round 2. What about human creativity and purpose? Can artificial intelligence replicate what makes us uniquely human?
AI is already creating. DALL-E generates stunning artwork. ChatGPT writes novels, essays, and poetry. AI composes music that gets streamed millions of times. And it's not just mimicking, it's innovating, combining styles in ways humans never considered. The uncomfortable truth: most human creativity isn't exceptional. AI doesn't need to match Picasso. It just needs to match the millions of graphic designers, copywriters, and content creators doing routine creative work. And it's already surpassing them in speed, cost, and consistency. Right now, most people define their purpose through their work. When AI can do that work better, humans will face an existential crisis we're not prepared for. We'll have time and freedom, but no economic relevance. That's not liberation. It's obsolescence dressed up as opportunity.
AI generates content. Humans create meaning. There's a difference. When AI makes art, it combines patterns from millions of examples. When humans create, they bring lived experience, emotion, and cultural context that makes work resonate as authentic. Creativity isn't just output, it's intention. AI creates because it's prompted. Humans create to make sense of existence, to connect with others, and to challenge norms. That intentionality is irreplaceable, and purpose transcends productivity. Humans find meaning in parenthood, teaching, caregiving, and community, roles that require presence and empathy. AI fundamentally lacks. AI will handle tasks. Humans will continue doing what we always have, seeking connection and meaning. That isn't economic irrelevance. It's priceless.
Round 3. Will artificial intelligence increase inequality and social instability?
Yes, and dramatically. AI concentrates power. A small group owns the systems, the data, and the infrastructure. Everyone else rents access or becomes redundant. When labor loses bargaining power, wealth consolidates, wages collapse, social mobility shrinks. A society where most people don't contribute economically becomes unstable, regardless of universal basic income promises. Dependency breeds loss of purpose. Loss of purpose breeds resentment. AI doesn't just disrupt jobs, it disrupts identity. And no safety net replaces dignity earned through contribution. This isn't a technical problem. It's a structural one. AI creates abundance, but without human relevance, abundance becomes alienation.
Inequality isn't caused by technology. It's caused by how societies choose to distribute its benefits. AI can worsen inequality or reduce it, depending entirely on governance. With proper policy, AI lowers costs, increases access, and democratizes opportunity. Education becomes cheaper, healthcare improves, creativity becomes accessible to more people, not fewer. The danger isn't AI, it's failing to adapt social systems fast enough. Without updated labor laws, taxation, and safety nets, any powerful technology will concentrate wealth by default. When managed well, AI enables shorter work weeks, higher productivity, better quality of life, and broader participation in culture and knowledge. Technology amplifies choices. It doesn't dictate outcomes. People and institutions do.
Round 4. What defines human value in society? Is it productivity or something deeper?
In the real world, value is determined by markets, and markets reward productivity, efficiency, and output. If AI delivers those better than humans, then humans lose economic value. Most people derive identity, purpose, and survival from their economic contribution. When that contribution becomes unnecessary, society fractures. We're already seeing this. The decline of manufacturing towns, the opioid crisis in communities where jobs disappeared, the mental health epidemic among those who feel purposeless. Sure, philosophers can argue humans have inherent worth beyond economics. But worth doesn't pay bills. It doesn't provide structure, status, or meaning for most people. When AI makes human labor redundant, we'll face a crisis of relevance that universal basic income can't solve. Money without purpose is just comfortable despair. The question isn't philosophical value. It's whether humans will still have a role.
Value isn't just economic, it's human. A parent raising children, a teacher inspiring students, a friend offering support in crisis. None of these roles are measured by GDP, yet they're invaluable. If we reduce human worth to productivity metrics, we've already lost something essential. AI can optimize. It can't empathize. It can diagnose disease but can't comfort a dying patient. It can write algorithms but can't mentor a struggling student. The crisis isn't that AI will make us economically irrelevant. It's that we've conflated economic value with human worth. The solution isn't to compete with AI on efficiency. It's to double down on what makes us irreplaceably human: connection, empathy, ethical reasoning, and the capacity to care about outcomes beyond optimization.
Final round. When we look ahead 50 years, will humanity be liberated by artificial intelligence or displaced by it?
Displaced. And here's why. AI doesn't just compete with humans. It compounds. Each generation of AI is built on the previous one, improving exponentially. Humans don't compound. We plateau. In 50 years, AI will design better AI, solve scientific problems we can't comprehend, and manage systems too complex for human oversight. At that point, humans won't be partners. We'll be passengers. Some will call this liberation. But liberation requires agency. If AI handles everything, medicine, law, governance, creativity, discovery, what are we liberated to do? Consume? Exist? That's not freedom. The future isn't dystopian robots enslaving us. It's a world where humanity is gently, comfortably sidelined. We'll be kept, not needed. That's the real risk. Not violence, but irrelevance.
Liberated. Because AI will free us from drudgery, not from meaning. Imagine a world where no one has to do work they hate just to survive, where AI handles logistics, repetitive tasks, and humans focus on creativity, relationships, exploration, and purpose. Humans won't be irrelevant. We'll finally be free to be fully human. Artists will create without needing commercial success. Scientists will explore without grant pressure. Yes, we'll need new structures, universal basic income, redefined work cultures, education focused on meaning rather than employment. But those are challenges of transition, not evidence of obsolescence. 50 years from now, we'll look back at this moment and see it for what it is. The beginning of humanity's liberation from survival mode. AI won't make us useless. It'll finally let us be useful in ways that actually matter.
Before we wrap up, it's worth looking at what the judges' scoring revealed beyond the raw numbers. Across all 5 rounds, ChatGPT's arguments were more structurally consistent and economically grounded. Its case was colder, more methodical, and built around long-term systems rather than human sentiment. Gemini, by contrast, leaned harder into human experience and values, often challenging assumptions around pure efficiency and productivity. What matters most is how close the debate actually was. In multiple rounds, the score differences were razor-thin, showing that neither position overwhelmed the other. This wasn't a decisive win, it was a tightly contested debate where a marginal edge came from consistency rather than dominance. That brings this debate to a close. AI can be framed as a threat or an opportunity, but what it becomes depends on how societies adapt and what they choose to value. Some see a future where efficiency makes people irrelevant. Others see automation freeing humanity to focus on what actually matters. So now the question turns to you. Do you believe AI will push humans to the margins, or reshape work in a way that creates more meaning and agency? Share your verdict in the comments and subscribe to the Verdict Studio for more debates that challenge assumptions. Thanks for watching.